Hello friends, welcome to the Trading Temple channel. Today I'm going to talk about the SEI coin. As you can see, yesterday the price went up in a surprising way. This coin's price went up by nearly 12% and we had talked about it before. In this area, it has a very strong support level, which unfortunately was broken 2 days ago and the price went down, but yesterday, with a very nice candle, it came back up again. For now, nothing is clear whether this is just a backtest, testing the resistance to get ready for a move lower towards 10 cents, or if it was actually just a liquidity grab that burst. It could be to hit the stop losses of those who opened long positions around here, create a fake out, and then move back above the range. Again, what's still unclear is if the price will go up from here. On the 4-hour time frame, it becomes clear. On the 4-hour chart, you can see there's a short-term resistance here. It's a very strong one. Yesterday, it almost touched it once, and for now, it's been rejected and is staying here. If the price can go above 14.5 cents, that would be very good. And if it does a backtest and holds this area as support, then for the next target, we could see 20 cents. But if it can't go back up and gets rejected from here and drops, we'll see 10 cents. Right now, nothing is certain. Some coins have managed to bounce back up into a range, but others, like this coin, still haven't been able to recover. If you look at the Near Protocol chart right now, you'll see that Near Protocol has lost its support, and this is a backtest where it's testing the resistance to see if it gets rejected here or not. The next possibility is that these altcoins are going to get hit really hard. Right now, it's really important for us to be cautious. From here, it needs to be able to break through this area and make another leg up. And if it can break through here and go higher, it could reach the 20-cent target in the short term. But if it can't break through here and gets rejected and goes down, there's a chance it could see 10 cents. It's a really complicated situation, especially if we look at the daily time frame. In the RSI section, for example, you can see that if we draw a trend line from the top down here, you'll notice that it's tested this trend line several times and has been rejected. And this is the 5th time it's hit this trend line. If it can break this trend line here and move up, it will also have a really good effect on the main price. The price could go up as far as 20 cents. For now, the situation is complicated. Nothing is certain yet, but the candle it formed yesterday and the fact that this coin went up about 14%, it's a very good candle. You could almost call it an engulfing candle. In trading, this type of candle and similar candles are very good, and what happened was that the price dropped below the support level. This mostly indicates that it was a liquidity grab and the price is likely to move back up. This line that I've drawn here, if the price can go up about 15 cents, it shows that this liquidity grab is confirmed and this support level should hold from now on, making it much more likely that we'll see 20 cents. Now, as you saw on the 4-hour time frame, so far the price hasn't been able to move up. Above this line that we've drawn here, there's a strong medium-term resistance. If we look at the MACD here, you'll see that if we draw a trend line on the MACD, it has temporarily broken this trend line for now, showing some bullish momentum gradually returning. And if we look at the volume, you can see that on the day it lost its support level and dropped. The volume was a lighter red, and the volume that formed yesterday was much larger than the previous day. And this indicates that there might be a bottom here. We have to see how the situation develops. Now, if we look at this coin, if I can find it, let's see where it is. Here you can see that this coin has managed to break through this area and has formed a nice double bottom. In this area, we need to see if SEI can do the same thing or not. If we look at Bitcoin, let's see what situation Bitcoin is in right now. It hasn't been able to break through the 4-hour resistance yet. We've talked a lot about this resistance. So far, it hasn't been able to break through. But if it manages to get past this area, it could go up to $100,000, and that could be very good. For some altcoins, nothing is clear yet. Let's also take a quick look at the total market caps, because the situation for the total market caps has gotten a bit better. This is the total market cap without Bitcoin. As you can see, it has tested this resistance once, and it has also tested this trend line and got rejected, dropping down. Now it has formed a double bottom, but this double bottom hasn't been confirmed yet. If this double bottom gets confirmed, it can be very good for coins like SEI. If the price goes up here in the total market cap and breaks this trend line and does a backtest, there's a strong chance it can move higher in the next move. You can see here that the situation is very tough right now. If it manages to break through, it's very bullish. Because not only has the resistance been broken, but also this downward trend line, as you can see in the 4-hour time frame. The price shouldn't get rejected here. If it does, that's really bad. It's really interesting to me because I didn't think the price would come up this far. Personally, I think it will fill this gap and then get rejected. When the price goes up this strongly, fills the gap, and even goes above the gap, and now it's testing this resistance, so in the very short term, it could be bullish. That's the only indication it can give. That is, if it can break through this area. If it can break through this box we've drawn here, because it's very important. In the total market cap, excluding Bitcoin and Ethereum, the situation is the same. We have a trend line, a strong downward resistance, and a very nice double bottom. That's also formed here, and this week I think their fate will be decided. They'll either drop sharply or go up sharply. Because if this trend line is broken and this resistance is also broken, personally I think the price will rise in a very surprising way. The situation here is very sensitive, where the total market caps are right now. And let's also take a look at Bitcoin dominance. Bitcoin dominance is rising again, and it's made things a bit tougher for altcoins. Once again, Bitcoin has performed better. In these past few days, as you can see, dominance is moving in the wrong direction and is approaching 60%, and right now it's hitting that level. There's a short-term resistance here. Right here, there's a short-term resistance on the 4-hour time frame. Hopefully it'll get rejected here and go down, so the altcoin market can perform better. Let's see what happens in the next few days. For some altcoins, and right now the total market caps are showing a very nice double bottom near their lows, which could indicate that a bottom is near and the likelihood of a move to the upside is higher. I'd appreciate it if you like and subscribe, and don't forget the trading game. Nothing is ever 100% certain, and everything is tied to probability. Until the next video, goodbye.